Day 2 of the Tour of Switzerland was another long day in the saddle under very, very hot and sunny conditions. Starting in Küsnacht and heading to Isch, 198 kilometres with several classified climbs. The race went around the city of Zurich, went west and into the hills rather than the high mountains. A loop to finish off, a big day in the saddle with plenty of climbing. Stephen Williams was in the yellow jersey after having won stage 1. A breakthrough win in the career of the 26-year-old Welshman. The clouds disappeared after the gun went, and inside the final 60 kilometres, a very good group had a very big lead. Almost 6 minutes for a group including Andreas Leknesund, who was just a minute and 1 second down from the overall lead. That meant that with a gap of almost 6 minutes, some of the GC teams really had to go to work to limit the damage. At the front of the race, they were pushing their breakaway companions out the back with their strong riding. Joel Sutter was the latest to be dropped. The day had began with 11 riders in the break. They were soon down to 6. Ineos Grenadiers, Bora Hansgrohe riding behind. Quickstep Alpha Vinyl contributing as well on occasion. And Leknesund riding strongly out front with Björgård, Holmes, Rutsch and Scher in tow. Tim de Klerk came to the front and really reduced the gap alongside Anton Palzer and Dylan van Baarle. Approaching the final classified climb of the day, the gap was going down to about a minute and a half. And it still looked possible for the peloton to pull things back and perhaps win the stage. Leknesund, though, took off with 18 kilometres to go. A 23-year-old from Norway, a two-time national champion in the time trial, a highly rated rider as a youngster, now as a professional, on his way perhaps to the first ever road win of his career. The yellow jersey was looking good, but it'd still be touch and go whether he would keep the jersey, with Leknesund looking strong out front. Rather than losing time on the final climb of the day, the young Norwegian put about 10 seconds into the peloton, and it looked like only disaster would stop him from winning the stage. Other teams came to the front to try and pull things back. Even Alpecin Fenix Jimmy Janssens couldn't do anything about the gap though. Intermarché tried to set up their sprint options as it looked as though the bunch were going to stay together behind in decent enough numbers. But Peter Sagan wasn't there. Neither was Alexander Kristoff. His compatriot Leknesund was at the front and he knew he was going to win. Time to celebrate. A coming-of-age victory. And a bit of deja vu after the first day had seen Stephen Williams take his first World Tour win. Andreas Leknesund followed suit, and at 23 years of age, the man from the Arctic Circle winning, before this comedy moment behind. A superbly strong sprint for Alberto Bettiol showed that the former Tour of Flanders winner was in fine form heading to the Tour, but he also thought he'd won the stage. He'd then be told he hadn't. Cue a bit of poking of fun from rivals in the peloton. The day belonging in the end to Andreas Leknesund of Team DSM. He won the stage by 38 seconds. Bettiol with that wonderful sprint to beat Matthews, Pasqualon and Trentin. Top 10 rounded out by Oldani. Stephen Williams keeps the yellow jersey then. Leknesund goes to 7 seconds. Kohn remains at 6. Schachmann still second on 4. And the top 10 separated by just 10 seconds. Another sunny day in Switzerland then, ending with a victory for another highly talented young rider. Andreas Leknesund taking the glory, another young talent from Norway making the step up to become a winner on the World Tour.